name is Daniel Fisher. My instructor is Raul Vargas. This is my physics video project. In this project, I will be talking about trajectories and parabolas. We will tie in trajectories and parabolas into the design of a video game, how it adds to the realism and makes the game that much better. We will begin by looking at an image of a trajectory. There is a vertical axis and a horizontal axis. When a projectile is launched, it follows both paths. Without gravity, a projectile would follow either a horizontal or vertical path in a straight line. Because of the constant of gravity, a projectile will always change its direction of movement, negating a straight line effect. This picture is showing the effects of a projectile under the influence of gravity, or a parabola. Some examples of this concept are football and basketball. In this image, the guy throwing the ball is just throwing it forward. Angle, velocity, and distance are not really taken into consideration. For these two young ladies, distance, velocity, and angle are all a constant factor. The throwing individual must take all these factors into consideration to allow for a perfect parabola to ensure her friend makes the catch. This video shows a live example. The one gentleman pauses for a brief second to allow for judgment in angle, velocity, and distance. He is probably unaware that he is doing physics right now. Another example is basketball. The player actually has a smaller target to estimate the correct trajectory to make a basket. Here is another live video to show an example of the tight trajectory required to make the basket. Once again, the pause for the estimate and then the shot. Physics at work. So now, let's discuss how this ties into video games. Well, in certain titles, mainly first-person shooters and sports games, the designer needs to take the trajectory of a projectile into consideration. Whether it is a quarterback throwing the football, the receiver judging the tail of the parabola to allow for the catch, or the player making the basket, all these need to be taken into consideration to allow for the realism of the game. Most consumers of games would like to be the athlete, and with the added realism, they can be. Well, that is all for me. Have a very lovely day.